All right. Shalom. Shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. It's the brothers from the GMS Denver camp. Brother Amawan Padah.
And the brother Aina.
All right. Coming at you with a lesson. Lord willing, is edifying and uplifting. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Quadash. And as you can see here, we have the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22. We're going to get right into it because we want to do a lesson, in regards to getting through the times that we're going to be faced with. All right. So let's, without further ado, get that Acts 14 and 22. Oh, yeah, and also before we even start, let me not forget to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
So this is the book of Acts chapter 14, verse 22, and it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High Power.
All right. And that's what it is. I've been thinking about this, for quite a while, I'll say like this last week. We have to get through the tough times to get into the kingdom of the Most High, man, to enter into the kingdom of heaven. That's what we desire. That's what we need as Israelites. All right. And I'm talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right. And you Israelite foreigners out there. We need the kingdom, but we're not going to get it unless we go through the time we're coming into known as Jacob's trouble. All right. A time of great turmoil and tribulation. A time in which we're going to be persecuted for what we believe in. All right. We're going to be made, out to be the enemies of this government. All right. A lot of things are coming our way, but it must needs be before we enter into the kingdom. It's a trial of our faith. And we must be proven, man. All right. And that's just what it is. We got to just get through it, man. Ain't no, procrastinating. We're actually hastening the day. We're hastening the day because we can't do this shit for too much longer, man. All right. This oppression is becoming worse and worse and worse as the days go on. All right. You're dying earlier and earlier because of the food is polluted. The air you breathe is polluted. All right. You're stressed out from working these goddamn jobs every day. All right. Everything here is corrupt, man. How much longer do you want to do this shit? I don't want to do it much longer, man. I don't know about you. We want to get out of here.
You can't be in the mind state of prolonging this place, man. If you're in the state of prolonging the state of captivity, man, it's just death and destruction that you want, man. See, we seeking a new kingdom, a new earth, and new bodies, man.
Kind. We're in dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick, and we get what you got. All right. Here we have the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, starting at verse 12.
And it reads, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High Power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Khan, you want to speak on that one?
Go ahead, brother.
All right, so yeah, man, this is what we look forward to. A new heavens and a new earth. When it says new heavens, it's talking about a new rulership, man, where the Israelites are going to be in their heaven. Because right now, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is in his heaven. All right? And we know we're in our hell, man. And it's time for that to end. The Lord is bringing an end to that, man. So we're looking forward to what he's promised us, man. A new heavens and a new earth. The earth is going to be restored, man. The actual land is going to be restored. The seas that have been polluted by this damn devil, man.
Yeah, because this earth right now is being ran by a wicked nation, and the elites are super wicked, man. Everything that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has created, they went in there, tampered with it, and try to make it and customize it to their own, which everything they've done to it brings death, man. Everything they do is the opposite of life.
That's right.
And that's what the scriptures are going into, let all this be destroyed to usher in the new kingdom where, hey, the true way Yahweh Hashem Yahushai wanted us to live in,
That's right. We can't even really experience life the way it's designed to be experienced, man, living underneath this goddamn devil. But like it says right here, new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. The law is going to be implemented, man. The laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Ain't going to be no adultery running rampant and shit. Ain't going to be no STDs or, baby mama drama in the kingdom, man. We ain't gonna have none of that bullshit. That's only here in this society, man. And we're ready for it to end. All right, we're tired of this, man.
Could you get verse 14, Baba Kasha? It says, 2 Peter 3 and 14, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So, at the end of the day, this is the scriptures, the doctrine, should be our focus, because hey, those that are not focused on prophecy, on the scriptures, on the truth, guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to come to them as a thief in the night.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be diligent. The elder apostle Tahar just went in on that. He's saying, hey, man, we're in the, in the last seconds of the game. We got to be diligent, man. He said the Lord might fucking kill you if you bullshitting, man. And that's him speaking through the spirit. So we got to take heed to that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we doing, we got to strive to push harder, man, because we're that close to the Lord returning. And we want to be found of him, blameless. Like, though we're not perfect, he sees that we're striving, man. And through his blood, we're going to be presented blameless to the Heavenly Father, man. But those who are diligent, man, they're making their calling and election sure. And that's what we must do. All right, because we're looking to be entering into the kingdom, not to be destroyed on this side like the 2/3. They're going to get the kingdom, but they're going to be destroyed by death and by pain. We are trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
All right. There's only two ways you can enter into the kingdom, by mercy or by death and by pain, man.
That's right.
All right, so here we have the book of Hebrews chapter 12, and we're going to start at verse 1 and read down.
And it starts off, Hebrews 12 and 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with the patient unto the race that is set before us.
So yeah, man, we have such a great cloud of witnesses round about us, man, the believers, man. So this is out to you, you men that are out here prophesying. We got to finish the race, man. All right. We got all kind of, members of the elect that are watching us, man, and also the angels in heaven, man. They're watching too. You see? So we got to run with patience. Patience means to endure suffering, man. And that's what we have to do to get to the kingdom, to finish our course, man, to finish our race. We have to get through the painful parts of it, man. All right. And that's just what it is. And the Lord will bring us through it. All right. So,
and you have to have a certain pace to it, because this race is a race of endurance. Right. You want to sit there and start off like a road runner, you're going to gas out ASAP, And that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure we endure the entire race to the finish line and cross that finish line and hope to be saved, and not sit there and stop. Like you had that one dude talking about he retired, or that was his last video.
Yeah, man. I think he was considered a quote unquote elder too, man. He ran out of gas, man. We don't want to do that. You can't run out of gas. The Lord gonna kill you. Yeah. All right. So verse 2.
So this is verse 2. It reads, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High Power.
That's right. So Yahweh Shai, he's the author and finisher of our story, man. All right. The Heavenly Father Yahweh has given over everything to Yahweh Shai. He's the one that's orchestrating our stories, man, our individual paths. All right. You see that? And he's an example of how we should move, man. We look to him for the example. He endured the cross. All right. He despised the shame. You see what I'm saying? You think he wanted to do that? Nah, man. He had to do the will of the Heavenly Father, man. He was obedient unto death. You see? And he was raised in glory, man, to sit on the right hand of the Heavenly Father. Guess what? If we endure the shame, all right, and all the shit that's coming our way from these wicked ass people of the earth, guess what? If we hold our pace and we endure to the end, we gonna be raised in glory, man. He's the example, you see. And it wasn't nice. It wasn't a pleasant thing to go through. All right. Yahweh Shai didn't even sin, but he had his own people coming up against him. Talking about crucifying. We have no king but Caesar. What the hell you think our people finna do in these last days to us? They're gonna do the same shit to us. Now, we're not gonna go through the exact same thing that Yahweh Shai went through, but it's gonna be similar, man. We're partaking of his sufferings, man. That's what is required to enter into the kingdom, man, on the first dominion. And we, as men, we hope to be at 144,000, man. You think that's gonna come easy? It's not, man. But at the end of the day, what's the other option, right? What, giving up? Going back into the world? Hell nah, man. We'd rather take the shame of these people out here and endure, man, to receive glory with the Lord. You got something out?
Just verse 3.
All right, come on, let's go to verse 3.
And I'm also going to get into GNT. But this is verse 3 in the King James. It says, "For consider him that endureth such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be weary and faint in your minds." Baba Shai, I don't know if you want to pull it up on your screen in the GNT.
Come on, we get in the GNT.
If not, I'll just read it in the GNT as it is right now.
Go ahead, just go ahead and read it.
All right, so this is Hebrews 12:3 in the GNT. It says, "Think of what he went through, how he put up with so much hatred from sinners. So do not let yourselves become discouraged and give up."
That's right. We can't give up, man. The Lord did it. He showed us that it's possible. You see, he had all kind of contradiction of sinners coming against him, man. The Pharisees, the Sadducees, you know what I'm saying? They proclaimed to be righteous. And they came against the Messiah, the very one that was here to save their life, man. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai knew the minds of people too. He knew all the thoughts that they had, that they were trying to hide, all the, man. But he still went through it, man. He still buried that cross.
Even the Romans whipping him. Nailing him to the cross, piercing his side.
Yeah. Man, he shed blood, man, to finish his course, man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
So hey, Yahweh Shai is our main example of how to walk in this faith.
That's right. We can't faint in our minds when things get tough, man, because it's prophesied to happen that some will depart from the faith when the persecution really arises, man. When these motherfucking devils start really tightening the screws on us, man. They already setting laws up in place to demonize those who preach the word, man. That great insurrection is going to come up against those who believe in the Lord, Yahweh Shai Shai. Whether you like it or not, it's coming, man. So you need to make your mind up now. What you going to do? You going to endure unto the end like Yahweh Shai? Or you going to, bitch out and die? Because if you do that, what it say? If you take your hand away from, let's get that real quick. He who takes his hand away from the plow is not worthy to enter into the kingdom. Let's get that real quick. Hold on. All right, here we go. I want to bring this out real quick.
So this is a book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62, and it reads, "And Yahweh Shai said unto him, No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High Power."
That's right, man. You can't turn back and go back into the world. When you start doing this work, all right, when you start serving the Lord, you got to finish to the end, man. That's like you go to a job, you don't start the job and then you just leave in the middle of the day because you tired. Nah, man, you got to keep going to get that paycheck, man. But if you don't finish the job, guess what? You don't get that paycheck and you get your ass fired. And if you quit on this job, you're going to receive that real fire, man. If you make it that far, that thermonuclear fire. All right? You don't want to be a part of that, man. Swimming in a lake of fire, man. That's coming. That's coming really quick. If you've been watching the news, World War III is heating up. Nuclear talks are increasing more and more. If you want to avoid that fire, you got to keep doing the work, man. All right? The Lord said, hey, if you stop at any point, man, you're not fit to enter into the kingdom. So that means you're going to die, man. That's what that means. This is very serious. This ain't no game, man. We're going to have all type of different obstacles coming our way, but we can't take our hands off the plow, man. That's the point. All right. Here we go. Got this one right here for you. All right. Another heavy hitter. One of my favorites, the book of Colossians chapter 3, starting at verse 1.
And it reads, "If ye then be risen with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High Power."
That's right. So if we want to be raised in glory with the Lord, man, all right, we have to have our mind focused and keeping our eyes single on heavenly things, man. The kingdom to come, not this society. Because those who got their eyes on this society, they got their mind focused on this shit here, they gonna fall. They gonna fall victim to the temptation that's coming. The mark of the beast is the main one that we looking forward to. All right, the RFID microchip. Those who got their mind set on making it and forwarding themselves in this society that can't see in the future, that can't, that don't have the vision. All right, they're gonna fall victim, man. All right, and we don't want to ever fall victim to this shit, man. This is not it. This is not it, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, man. We're looking at the mark of the beast and the famine of the word, man. Those are two things that are gonna come close together, man.
Oh, it's gonna happen fast, man.
Yeah. You know, and then shortly after that, hey, after all that's coming, guess what's next? Those nuclear missiles, man.
That's right.
That fire, that lake of fire, man.
Yeah, so all your hopes that are here in this society is gonna get burned the fuck up. Come on, man. Have your mind focused on heavenly things, man. All right, verse 2.
It says, verse 2, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Plain. You got people out here still trying to get their college degrees and shit, focusing on their 20-year future plans and shit. No, man. No, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It is closer than ever.
They call it your goals for 5 years from now, your goals from 10 years from now, your goals from 20 years from now. Hey, we ain't looking at that time and still being here in captivity, man. We're not comfortable here.
Hell no.
We are vexed at this society, at this lifestyle of living.
Right. Well, why the fuck would you want to be here 20 more years, man? You gotta walk down the street and see a bunch of fucking homos and transformers. You know, come on, man.
You're gonna see some alphabet robots from Elon Musk.
You know what I'm saying?
Some
Man.
weird shit, bro. We don't want that type of lifestyle, man.
This place is getting weirder and more evil by the second, man. All right, let's go to the next verse, verse 3.
It reads, verse 3, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Mashiach in the Most High power.
Yeah, man. So we're not even really living here, man. You know, I was thinking the other day, man, sometimes you get kind of, low in the spirit because we in captivity. And I was just thinking, man, sometimes, man, I'm just tired of living. Then I thought about it. I said, you know what? No, we're tired of not living because we're not living here, man. This ain't life, man. We're subject to payments, taxes, a damn fee for every fucking thing. You gotta pay for your own water. You gotta pay for defiled food, gas. It's like sometimes you feel like you're working just to go to work, man. You know?
Bro, how is it satisfying to be living in captivity and not being able to worship the power that created every single element?
Right.
We can't worship Yahweh Bashem Yahushai the way we truly should be worshiping him, man.
Right.
Without having that fear of, it's not fear. It's just, hey, man, you have these demons wanting to come up against you, 2/3, these Edomites, the other nations, man. This is not living.
Hell nah, man.
But if you're doing wickedness, they leave you alone. When you're trying to do the right thing in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, they vex you. Everything's a vexation. You get persecuted for it.
Yep.
That how is that living?
Right.
How are you free in that?
You gotta hide the truth.
You can't talk to nobody because they'll get offended and fire your ass.
Right. Yep. And the elder apostles, they tell you, for you younger brothers out there, don't be telling everybody at your job that you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. We're not in that time, man. You gotta be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. But that's just a part of being in captivity. In the kingdom, we're not gonna have to do that, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to proclaim the Lord openly, man, everywhere we go. All right? That's real life right there, man. No restrictions, man.
Those movies like Superman and Spider-Man, stuff like that, they have to hide their identity, man.
Right.
Not let people know who they are. Well, I was watching the Ninja Turtles, the 90s ones.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And they're over there dressing up in, trench coats and stuff, trying to conceal their identity, man, while they're walking down the streets. The same thing. They don't understand us. They don't get us. They hate us. We're different. We focus on life and not death.
Right.
This is darkness, not light. that we live in right here, man. And these big cities, man, they're all stuck in darkness. While we that light, it blinds them. They're afraid of it. They don't want it because their sins are being shown forth, man. And they hate that.
That's right. They don't want to be called out, man. Speaking of darkness, man, they getting ready to celebrate fucking Halloween, man. Dude, everywhere I go, you see these 20-foot fucking skeletons in people's yards, man. People are like going all out for this shit, bro.
They got little witches everywhere in their front patios, man. This is crazy, bro.
But if you tell somebody at your job that you don't celebrate Halloween, they look at you like, yeah, what's wrong with you?
Why are you not normal?
Right.
I am normal. You're not normal.
You crazy.
But you can't tell them that because you'll get fired.
Right. So this ain't life, man. This ain't life, man. But our life is coming with Yahweh Shai. Then we're going to be able to live.
Yup.
Verse 4.
It says, when Hamashiach, who is your life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
Come on, man. You can't beat that. We ain't got no glory here on this side, man. You see? Our glory is coming when Yahweh Shai returns in the clouds of heaven, man. When he comes back on that fathership in the midst of World War III. All right? When that huge so-called UFO cracks them clouds, that's the beginning of us actually living for real, man. And right now, we got the living water we know we partaking of, you know what I'm saying? We're being quickened in the spirit, but, hey, it's going to be on a full scale when he returns, man. You see? Immortal bodies, sovereignty, all right? Righteous rulership, man. That's what we desire, man. No more wicked Israelites. You're going to be able to kick it with, you know, your brethren without the contention and somebody fucking mean mugging you. That's going to be a thing of the past.
Bro, living in the blessing. Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The blessings, man.
Yeah.
I want to experience that. We're not gonna have that on this side, man. So let it burn, man. Let this shit burn. Let Esau come with his bullshit. We're in the spirit of like, come on, man, stop bullshitting. Let's go. And when the Lord's ready, he gonna send that devil after us, man. And we gonna be ready. Lord willing. Abaratazah. All right. We're gonna bring this out too. Another one.
So this is Chronicles chapter 15.
Second Chronicles.
Salakia Khan. Second Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 7. It says, be ye strong therefore, and let not your hands be weary, for your work shall be rewarded.
Khan. So yeah, man. You know, we gotta be strong in this thing. All right, strong in faith. Not talking about physically strong, all right? Now, there's nothing wrong with, you know, working out, but we're not going to be saved by your physical strength, man. We're going to be saved by being strong in the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? We can't let our hands be weak, all right? Keep continuing to do the work, all right? And, you know, it's going to be rewarded. The Lord is not a power that's unrighteous to forget our work and labor of love, as it tells you in Hebrews, I believe that's Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10. Okay, the Lord is not going to forget what we're doing. He sees what we're doing right here, man. All right, the times that you're praying to him in private, the times that you're reading, all right, proclaiming his name in the earth. He sees all that, man. So there's going to be a reward for that if you hold on to the end. And the reward is salvation, being fed in times of famine, you know, having you and your family taken care of, man. You see, that's what comes with serving the Lord, man. This ain't for no reason, man. We ain't just doing this for no reason. All right.
Yeah, even the disciples asked Yahweh Shai, hey man, we left everything. What are we gonna get? Guess what? Hey, we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. If we continue to be diligent to the end, man.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna get rewarded, as the brother said earlier. We go, we clock in, we're doing the work as Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai commanded us to do. Guess what? When it's time to punch out, when it's time to clock out, guess what? We're gonna get paid.
That's right.
Hey, this is about like what, half a day, according to the scriptures, man. The time we've been in this captivity, man. These last 500 years.
Right, because every day is 1,000 years with the Most High, so it's like been about half a day. So
and we're gonna be rewarded with a full day's pay.
That's right.
We're gonna get that penny, man.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Hey, we all came at different times, you know?
Right.
You got the workers that came in early. You got those that came in at midday. Guess what? We all going to receive that penny if we endure to the end, man.
Mm-hmm.
As the brother was saying, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Ratazah, that our names are written in the book of life of the Lamb, man.
And can't no Jacob's trouble stop it, man. From us getting that paycheck. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate paycheck, the kingdom of heaven, man. So come on, Esau, bring it. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, and you know we got to bring this out real quick. All right, the book of Job, chapter 23 and verse 10.
So this is Job chapter 23, verse 10, and it reads, "But he knoweth the way that I take. When he had tried me, I shall come forth as gold."
That's right. We're being tried like the gold in the fire, man. The furnace of affliction. All right, that's what the Lord is putting us through. Because when you refine gold and precious metals, you put it in that fire, man. You turn that heat up on it to purify it, to get out those impurities, man. And then you're gonna have the finished product at the end of it, man. You see what I'm saying? And we were hoping to be that finished product, that fine gold that comes out of this heat known as Jacob's trouble, a vessel, for glory unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Yep.
You see?
And hey, we all have similar but different trials, our walk that we're walking. But at the end of the day, it's for the same goal, to be purified, for those blemishes to be, worked out of us. That way we could be found pure, blameless, without spot when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua returns.
Con, I got a precept really quick. Hold on, let's get a precept that goes right with this one. All right, so we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, but before we do, we want to bring out this account, or this particular chapter right here in the Apocrypha. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach, chapter 2. And I suggest you read the whole thing for yourself, man. But we're gonna, cut it short for time's sake. We're gonna read verse 1, down to about 10. So, verse 1.
So this is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, and it reads, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble."
So yeah, man, we're coming to a time of trouble, all right? You see what I'm saying? We got to get our mind right. It says set your heart right means get your mind right. You set it on the scriptures, man. Proverbs 3 and 5 tells you to lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge the Lord, man. He'll guide our steps. We got to apply that in these last days, man. So we got to get our mind right and in alignment with the Lord and His will, okay? And don't be hasty to throw your faith away in times of trouble.
Yep, this is not going to be a walk in the park, man.
Nah, hell no.
Serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not a walk in the park. And I say that because we have to understand the state we're in is because we went off.
Mm-hmm.
We broke that first covenant. Now it's our job, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to put the spirit in us if we're part of that remnant, but it's our job to fight for salvation, man.
That's right.
It's our job to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
So going on, verse 3, it says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end."
Right. Don't cast away the faith in the Lord, man. Cleave unto him. All right.
It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate."
And we're going to be changed to a lower state, man. We're going to lose the shit that we got here. You got to understand that. We're going to lose our homes, our cars, our jobs. People going to be talking shit, all right? We're not going to take the mark of the beast, so we're going to be without certain things for a little while. But, hey, continue on, man, and take it cheerfully because we're being tried in the fire, man.
It reads, verse 5, "For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity." And that's what's really going on for the elect, starting with 144,000, being tried as gold in the fire, being gathered up, being put to that heat, being put to that test for all the impurities to be pushed out and to be what? As gold in its purest form.
That's right.
And its most valuable form. And guess what? The acceptable man, the 144,000, guess what? That man are going to be worth more than the wedge, or what is it? The wedge?
The golden wedge of Ophir.
Yep.
We're going to be valuable, man. We're going to be the treasure of the earth, man, when it's all said and done with. All right. The Lord is molding us to his image, man. That's what's going on.
That's right. It says, verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee order thy way aright, and trust in him. And that's a commandment too, man. We supposed to have faith and believe. You know, you can't sit there and just be doubtful. You can't sit there and be lukewarm. You know, you be hot or be cold.
All the way in, man, or all the way out. You know what I'm saying?
It says, verse 7, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Yeah, we said that earlier, man. And there it is again.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
And the answer is nobody, man. Look at all the accounts of old, the men of the Lord, man, our forefathers, man. They were delivered out of certain death situations, man. You see, the Lord, his name, Yahweh Shai, means he who delivers. All right. And we are trusting in him to deliver us out of the hands of our enemies in these last days, man. The main one being Esau, even the so-called white man who was getting ready to come down having great wrath. He's getting ready to try to murder us, man. You know, that's what's getting ready to happen. He's getting ready to try to put that RFID microchip in you, man. All right. That's all. It's all part of the game, man. But we're going to trust in the Lord unlike everybody else. We got hope in the Lord, man, because we know his reputation. All right. And I got one more. We're going to close with this. All right. So remember what we're fighting for, man. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, eye have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him. You see? And you love the Lord, you show that by keeping his commandments, man, by being obedient. It's all about obedience, man. Okay? Believing on the Lord. If you don't believe, then you're not going to be obedient. All right? So those go hand in hand. And the things that are promised to us, it hasn't even entered into the minds of men. The Lord, he's far out, man. All right? His ways are way higher than our ways. We can't even fathom what he's going to bless us with in the kingdom. He gives us little glimpses, in the scriptures, but it's going to be far beyond what words can even explain, man. And
bro, just everlasting life. Like, come on, man.
That's right.
Me and the brother Halakia, I just ran into him not too long ago. Bro, we're like, man, we talking about this thing called retirement here. They're like, man, what, you got a couple of years to live after you retire and try to enjoy something.
Right.
You might have a heart attack. It's like, man, like, bro, it's hard to imagine a life past a certain age here in Babylon, bro. And to try to think about how everlasting life is going to be, bro, that's like mind-blowing.
Right. Just that alone, man. Just that alone. Not having to worry about time or deadlines or... Come on, man. We're going to have eternity to enjoy the creation and things that we haven't even been shown yet. We haven't even seen all the earth yet, man. Imagine the galaxies. Man, come on, man. It's finna be crazy. So
yeah, bro. That's bro. Like everlasting rest for the Israelites, man.
Yep. That's what's coming, man. So it's worth fighting for. So once again, Esau, fucking bring it, man. So we can get out of here. So the Lord can shut you down and bring the kingdom, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna end it right there. Hopefully this was edifying and exhorting. Hopefully it pumped you up in the spirit. We gotta get through this time, man, because hey, the kingdom is right on the other side of it, man. So we'll end it right there by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. A Kwam Yasharala and abide Babal.
Abide Babal.
Bring it, Esau. Shalom.
Shalom.